Hello, my name is Melanie Nelson, and I want to thank you for taking some time to spend some time with me and learn a little bit more about TLS weight loss solution. I myself lost 25 pounds of fat and have been able to keep it off for over 17 years. And we actually help people identify their healthy weight, achieve it, and really this is the last program you're going to ever need. It's all about permanent weight loss, and I definitely struggled with my weight for years. I tried a lot of diets, and so I'm really so excited for you to take a look at TLS and see if it's a fit for you. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and get started in our overview. So as I mentioned, we really are looking to help find the healthiest weight for everyone. And there's a lot of reasons why we struggle with weight. So let's talk a little bit about this. How many of you do too much for everyone else? You're at the bottom of the priority list. This can absolutely lead to us looking in the mirror one day and going, what happened? I've not been taking care of myself. Now, you might be like me and you don't like to, or maybe you don't have time to exercise. Anybody? How about you don't like to cook or shouldn't cook, right? That can also be an impediment because that can lead to one of them, which is making a lot of poor food choices and choosing a lot of fast foods, a lot of convenience food, a lot of boxed, bagged, canned kind of food, which will definitely add to the waistline. Or maybe you don't eat enough and you're prone to skipping a lot of meals. And that can be very detrimental to the waist and waistline. Anyone, a meal skipper, maybe anyone, a workaholic, and you spend a lot of time at work and you get really focused and eating becomes an inconvenience, right? That can cause problems. Maybe I have some overeaters on the line. That was me. I ate and I ate and I ate. Once I started, I just couldn't stop. I had a big, big appetite and I had out of control cravings, bad combination. And that's what led to a lot of my weight gain. And so anybody on the line, big appetite, cravings, yeah, absolutely. How about soda and alcohol or one or the other daily? This is definitely going to create a lot of empty calories, which creates a lot of unwanted pounds, especially around the waistline. Stress. Anyone stressed on the line? How could we not be in this world? And stress leads to creating a hormone in our body called cortisol. Cortisol leads to a lot of health issues, including gaining weight or the inability to be losing it. So you could be doing everything right, but if you've got unmanaged stress in the body, your body may not be releasing weight, and that can be very frustrating. So we have solutions for our stressed out Sallys and our stressed out Steves. Maybe you've tried a lot of diets like I did and nothing worked long term, or you fell off the wagon. Why? Because diets don't work. And we're going to get into that here in a moment. But first, what are your goals? If you have weight to lose, how much? Write it down. We definitely want to know so we can help you reach your goals. Maybe you want to have control over food. I know I did. I wanted control over food because food was controlling me. How about more energy? Anybody want more energy? How about be healthier or be stronger or be leaner? Maybe you're an athlete already and you want to increase your lean muscle mass. You want to increase performance, endurance, and recovery. TLS can also help you with that. I think what's even more important is, why are these goals important to you? Write that down. How will your life be different when you achieve them? Will you be able to get up and off the floor and play with your grandkids or your kids without issues? Will you just feel better buying new clothes, trying them on, feeling sexy when you look in the mirror, right? It isn't just about looking good in a bathing suit. This is about how you feel about yourself. Maybe you were an athlete in college and you want to get back to that feeling, right? That's what we're talking about when it comes to why are these goals important? This is about being able to do more with your life, right? Because oftentimes, I know when I was overweight, there was less I could do. I had less energy. I had other kinds of health issues associated with it. And so it really impeded me from living my life fully. And I wanted to go on a lot of adventures, right? These are the things. It's not the number on the scale. I promise you, that's not what's important. What's important is what it's going to do for you. So definitely take a moment, key in to that main thing, and I promise you're going to do a lot better with TLS. So why diets don't work? And they don't. So I'm letting you off the hook. Here's the good news. You did not fail at dieting. They failed you. Diets are literally designed to fail. Because with many diets, you lose water, muscle, and sometimes if you're on them long enough, even bone density. Yikes. You don't want to lose any of those things. Maybe some water retention, but that's it. You want to keep the muscle and the bone, I promise you. When we're restricting calories, that's not the answer because calories are not created equal. You could have a small muffin and a large banana and they have the same amount of calories, but are they feeding the body in the same way? Are they giving you the same amount of nutrition or energy? Absolutely not. Calories, let's talk about quality of calories. How about that? And we're not a calorie counting program, so that's the good news right there. A lot of diets will tell you what to eat. They'll give food point values, right? They don't tell you how to eat. They don't teach you anything. You're supposed to follow some point system. Like, that's not a lifelong solution, right? When we do this, when we calorie deplete, when we eliminate entire food groups or hyper focus on others, if we do that long enough, we're going to have neurological and hormonal changes. We're going to have issues. We're going to create metabolic fluctuations, leading to even more weight gain once the diet is over, because the first three letters of diet is die. Right? There's a reason you don't stay on diets because you might actually die. They're not very good for you. And so what happens is this yo-yo effect of losing and gaining and losing and gaining. And ultimately, it slows our metabolism down. We're putting our body into starvation and then we're not, and then we're in starvation mode and then we're not. And what the body does is it just slows that metabolism way down. And now we're having an even harder time. The longer we've done this, the harder it is to really repair that metabolic health. And that's actually what is the most important thing to focus on. We want to lose fat, keep muscle. Okay, so we want to lose the right kind of weight. We want that muscle because it dictates metabolism, and boosting your metabolism is absolutely priority number one, because the more, and I'm not saying you got to go to the gym and get really ripped and bulky in order to lose weight. That's not what I'm saying, but lean muscle tissue is absolutely crucial. And that is where your body composition, your body fat to muscle ratio is very, very important to your lifelong health and vitality. Now, TLS takes all of that into account, focuses on fat loss, focuses on boosting your metabolism, and focuses on feeding the body so you're not in deprivation mode. So TLS is for every body and everybody, because we are the most comprehensive program available today. So whether you have weight to lose or you want to be a better athlete, TLS is for you. We do not calorie count. We eat real food. This is not a shakes and bars program. We have multiple plans to fit your needs, your preferences, and your commitment level. We are the more affordable program on the planet today, that I promise you. We have a foundation of 4 elements that makes TLS work. Some programs are going to have one of the 4. They'll throw a pill at you. They'll throw an exercise plan at you. They'll throw a diet at you, right? Some programs will have 2, even fewer will have 3, and almost none on the planet have all 4 like we do. There is 40 years of research behind our low glycemic impact eating menu plans. This is how we stabilize blood sugar levels, keeping them even throughout the day, which keeps your body in fat burning mode. No need to starve yourself in order to put yourself in fat burning mode. You can do it by eating. What a concept. But it has to be low glycemic impact eating. And so our menu plans are designed around that. Body composition, we focus on fat loss. Yes. Instead of just weight loss. It's not just that number on the scale. We're really focused on what does that number mean? How much muscle is there? How much fat's there? But we can't really lose fat completely. We can't really sculpt our body the way we want to without that exercise to create that lean muscle tissue, to create that metabolic boost naturally. So active lifestyle and exercise are vital to achieving this. We are really all about encouraging our clients to find their fit. We have all ages and all abilities that are attracted to TLS. And so therefore it is about finding your fit within your fitness routine. Science-based supplementation, because if moving more and eating better was enough, we'd all be skinny and happy, right? That's why we need supplementation, and our supplements are supported by science. They enhance and accelerate your results on your journey, but each supplement addresses a unique part of that journey to optimal health and weight. So we have different products for different struggles. It's really exciting. Education. This is what sets us apart. Knowledge is power. When you understand why you're doing what you're doing, you're more likely to keep doing it. You're more likely to make those positive changes permanent. And that's what happened to me. This is a lifestyle for me now. This is how I live. It's like brushing my teeth. It's like, it's like driving a car. I don't have to think about it now. Now, in the beginning, oh yes, I had to think about it. I had to track. I fell off the wagon, but TLS is always there for you. It's like that old pair of jeans, that white t-shirt that will just always be there for you, because it is the solution. And these 4 components, when you integrate them into your life, you are sure to succeed, right? Because it's like a table with 4 legs. It really only functions properly when it's got all 4 legs. All right, so let's talk about the main leg, which is our low glycemic impact eating menu plan. So what does that mean? Well, that means every food that we put in our mouth is going to turn to sugar as it digests and show up in the blood. So this is your blood glucose levels, okay? And we're really focused on that in this program, keeping them nice and even, level, and happy. Because when we're in that blue zone, as you see on the picture here, we are in fat burning zone. And that means that we're eating low glycemic impact foods. This is your lean proteins, your vegetables, your healthy fruits, right? Lots and lots of awesome foods actually that are all on our menu plans that are approved as low glycemic. So you don't have to think about what is and what isn't. But I will tell you that most people's diet is very consistent in high glycemic foods, which spikes the blood sugar level very quickly. And then what happens is your pancreas kicks in and it produces insulin, which drops that blood sugar drastically. And now you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. And you go for something high glycemic. And most people spend their day doing this, which is why we have especially in the US here, so much blood sugar level issues. And so a lot of people I hear say, well, eating, chickens and salads doesn't make me feel full. Well, here's where most people go wrong. They skip breakfast. And by 11 a.m. they need the sugary coffee and muffin or something along those lines. And then for lunch, they think, oh, I'm going to be good and I'm going to have a salad. But because you ate the sugary coffee drink and the muffin, your blood sugar spiked and then your insulin production spiked. And then now you are in that low number 5 area and you need something high glycemic, but you're like, no, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna have a salad with some chicken on it. But salad with chicken is low glycemic, so it's not going to bring you back up where you need to be very fast. It's going to take time. And so you're like, well, salads don't make me full, and you need something after it. You're not full. You go for the dessert. You go for the piece of bread. You go for the side of noodles or rice, right? Because that's high glycemic and that's going to get you back up where you want to go. And again, you end up creating this, or you start your day with a muffin or a strudel or a sugary cereal or a pancake or a waffle or a toast. Guess what? You're spiking it right first thing in the morning and you're off to the races. So with our menu plans, you're going to find yourself feeling really good, because leveling out your blood sugar level doesn't just put you in fat burning zone. It also helps your energy and your mood. You're just overall going to feel better, more energized, which is great. But you're doing that with 3 meals and 2 snacks throughout the day. which means you're eating, depending on your waking hours, about every 3 to 4 hours. This may take a little bit of prep, maybe smaller portions, but you will be eating consistently throughout the day to keep that blood sugar level even all day. With our menu plans, you'll have no problem doing this, and our recipe booklets. We have educational tools. As I mentioned, this is something that sets us apart. We have free education, free downloads, free educational videos, all on our website, including a 12-week health guide and journal as well available to you. So a lot of people, and it's amazing to me when I hear health professionals say this, oh, if you eat really well and healthy and you move, it's enough. But it's proven in today's day and age, we face factors that deplete our bodies of nutrients. And that can contribute to weight gain, because when we are deficient, we are not going to be able to lose weight properly. It's going to contribute to inflammation and fatigue. Things like stress, things like smoking, alcohol, poor dietary choices, sun exposure, environmental pollution, pharmaceutical medications, and even exercise can deplete the body of important nutrients. RDAs, your recommended daily allowance of vitamins and minerals, are not meant to provide you with the amount of nutrients you need to be healthy, only the minimum amount to avoid diseases like scurvy. It's not designed for, this is how you become vital and healthy and strong. This is just the amount you need so you don't get scurvy. That's no good. Today's fruits and vegetables here in the United States have 59% less nutritious value than 40 years ago, and it's going to be worse and worse as we continue to mass farm, as we continue to spray our fields with only 3 fertilizers and not crop rotate, and have this factory mentality around our food. It's going to continue, especially as it gets canned and bagged and boxed, really truly not nutritious. So we're not getting what we need. So no wonder we struggle with energy, fitness, and our weight. So supplementation is now a necessity disguised as a luxury. Thank goodness we have our incredible family of supplements that accelerate your results, because everybody wants results yesterday, right? And so we want you to have the best results the quickest. And so we need to address those specific struggles that are unique to you. So you don't need to be on all of our products, but as I go through the ones here, you're gonna think, oh, that one might be for me, and make a mental note or write it down. So we're gonna talk about the top 2, which is Core and Axe. These are our hormonal support programs. And I'm not talking female and male hormones, because your body has a lot of hormones, okay? One of them being leptin. Leptin is the push the plate away hormone. It's the one that says, I'm done, I'm full. Now, when you're an overeater or you have lots of cravings, and you can just keep going, that means that you're not hearing leptin. You're no longer sensitive to it. It might be there in your system, but nobody's hearing it, and you just keep going and going and going. And that's what TLS Core, which is really a foundational program in our product, in our program, is really all about. It helps suppress that appetite, tame that hunger, and helps you become sensitive to leptin, which is really the solution, because willpower is only so good here if we're actually having hormonal imbalances. And it also happens to inhibit carbohydrate absorption, which we're looking to inhibit those excess ones, especially when we're first starting out and we are one of those overeaters or have those big cravings. We can tend to overdo the carbohydrates. So Core is sort of a 2-pronged attack on that particular problem. So it's such a foundational product. Now, we talked a lot about stress and how it can be so detrimental to our body, to our health, especially to our waistline. And so we have our TLS Axe formula. This is a adaptogenic herbal formula. So fantastic, all natural, helping you minimize stress and stress-related issues, creating a better emotional response to stress and supporting a better mood. Who doesn't want a better mood? Your spouse wants you to have a better mood, right? And so Axe is a lifesaver when it comes to assisting us in really helping manage that cortisol level and increasing those happy hormones like serotonin so that we are having a better experience. Now, we can't always get rid of the stressors in our life, but we can help our body manage stress. So if you feel like, gosh, I've been doing all these things right, but maybe stress is the thing that is preventing me from succeeding, because maybe I'm getting emotional and I'm emotionally eating, or I'm not eating because I'm stressed. I mean, all of these things that stress can cause us to do. Or if it's just this chronic sort of, I got to do this and I got to do that. I got to head here and I got to drive the kids there and da 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 da. And there's this kind of constant amped up kind of feeling. We can really benefit from TLS acts. All right. Now, Trim Cafe and Trim Tea over to the right do have some hormonal benefits. One of them being the hormone adiponectin, which is definitely elevated in thin people. And so we're with Trim, the ingredient in Trim Cafe and Trim Tea, we're seeing an increase in adiponectin. We're also seeing leptin hormone becoming more sensitive as well, but it does it in a very different way than Core. So Core and Trim Tea and Trim Cafe help us with leptin sensitivity. One works on it from a neurological standpoint, and the other works on it from a gut standpoint. So if you find that maybe you're on one or the other, but you're still struggling, a month or two in with overeating and massive carbs, and you're not really seeing the dent in it you want to see, you want to be on both. You want the Batman and Robin of leptin, right? You want to be handling it from both aspects, kind of like in battle when they flank the enemy, right? And so you definitely want to take advantage of those benefits. Now, from a body composition standpoint, Trim Tea and Trim Cafe also help create, that metabolic health, the breakdown of fat, really promoting a healthy weight management. And so it's really a two-pronged product. It's helping with both hormonal health and body composition. And really, truly, if you're already drinking a cup of coffee or a cup of tea a day, why not have a healthy one that helps whittle your waist, right? So down at the bottom is our body composition products. This is our CLA and our Thermochrome V6. Now, CLA is a gold standard tonillin CLA. This is the CLA that all CLAs are measured up against, which is a omega it's a fatty acid that's derived from safflower, and it happens to help reduce the percentage of body fat while preserving muscle tissue. And it really targets that stubborn belly fat and starts to break it down so your body can get rid of it. This is such an incredible product. Hollywood uses this product a lot to really shred their actors and actresses for movies. You do need to be consistent with it and really count on being it for 3 to 6 months with CLA. But it is such an incredible antioxidant that helps with, reducing fat and maintaining lean muscle mass. So if you are in the habit of hitting the gym pretty consistently, but you just can't seem to get that last little bit off, CLA is definitely, if you find that you have a lot to lose and you really need to start, amping up the fat loss, CLA is also a good fit. So those of you who need some energy, Thermochrome V6 is absolutely one of our most powerful weight loss products that does promote energy and mental focus, but it does create that metabolic burn, that thermogenesis, and that breakdown of fat lipolysis through Capsamax, which is a patent studied ingredient that really creates that caloric metabolic burn going on in the body. And Capsamax actually comes from red hot chili peppers, but it's in a beadlet technology, so it's not releasing until later, so it shouldn't bother your stomach at all if you're sensitive to spices. But we're using nature here, as well as natural caffeine sources and actual caffeine. So this product is not for you If you happen to be sensitive to stimulants or shouldn't be on any kind of stimulants because of existing health issues, maybe some cardiac or liver. So it's just something to run by your doctor. But for those of you who are good with caffeine and stimulants, and this is one of our most effective products, definitely highly recommend starting with maybe a half dose and seeing how it goes for you. All right, so moving on from hormonal and body composition products is our nutrition shake. This is perfect for the person who's skipping meals or tending to fast food or convenience food, because this shake has everything you need and nothing you don't, with 18 grams of protein, 10 grams of fiber. What does this mean? It means it's low glycemic. It means it's going to make you feel full, and it's got 22 vitamins and minerals. This is a delicious shake with no chalky chemical taste or that expanding nature that a lot of them have. You can shake, you can bake, you can do all kinds of things with this. It's incredible. Our chocolate and vanilla. You definitely have got to try this shake, because it's absolutely going to be imperative if you feel like you're going to struggle getting in those 3 meals and 2 snacks, because this can be that snack every day, one of your snacks every day, or it could be an occasional meal replacement if you have one of those busy schedules. It is absolutely delicious. You definitely want to try. If you happen to be sitting next to a TLS coach, or something along those lines, you definitely want to give these a shot. They're delicious because, you know, we always say, try before you buy. And so take a sip and definitely enjoy the sample if you are with the person who is invited you to take a look at this. So let's talk about our menu plans, because really, you know, if you love food, you're going to love TLS. Now, we do like to start most people off on our 7-day detox, which is an invigorating cleanse. It's a fresh start to gently cleanse your digestive tract and your detoxification organs, but it's also really important to helping curb your cravings and preparing you to succeed in the rest of your TLS program. Because isn't it true that that's really what hamstrings us later, you know, where we might have 2 or 3 weeks of willpower, but then you're just going for the cookies and the cake and the chips and the noodles and the rice. And what happens is this detox is really designed for cleaning out the system so that you can help eliminate those cravings. Now, some of you won't be able to eliminate them in 7 short days, but it is, you will be on your way. And our detox menu plan has a list of power foods that are approved on your detox, the rules, the tips, what servings you need to have throughout the day. One of the great things about our detox is you have unlimited vegetables throughout the day. So this is an eating detox. This is not a carrot sticks and celery sticks. This is not a juicing. This is not a starve yourself. If you nourish the body properly and heavily, you will cleanse naturally. And we have all kinds of delicious recipes in our recipe booklet for you so that you're eating deliciously throughout your detox. Food prep is key during that 7 days. Now, maybe you have a wedding to go to, a graduation, a holiday coming up, and you want to look great. You might have some pounds to lose, or you don't, you just want to get shredded. You can do this 2-week program. It's extremely committed people to achieving a short-term weight loss goal. It's strict, it's high intensity regimen meant to re-energize your health and fitness or weight loss journey, so that, you know, whether you're working towards something or you're in a plateau and you want to re-energize, it's perfect. And again, just like all of our menu plans, you've got all the rules, all the approved foods, all the serving sizes, and what you need to do throughout the day with your 3 meals and 2 snacks, as well as our recipe booklet. Now, the rest of our programs are a lifestyle. You can follow these for the rest of your life. They are each individually going from most strict to lenient. So that's exactly how we're running this, right? So detox, 14-day fat shredder, very strict programs, but rapid results, sure and steady, and continued commitment are lifestyle programs. Now, rapid results is just that. It's, you know, it's our next most, you know, lenient but still strict program that's going to give you the results you want in a very reasonable amount of time. So looking at that power foods, you can see as we go through this that there's more and more foods available as we go. Because with Sure and Steady, boom, now we're integrating a whole grain into our daily routine if we'd like. We don't have to, but there's an approved list of whole grains. So maybe not the whole grains you're used to, but take a look at those Sure and Steady whole grain, in a follow-up appointment on the website. But know that as we continue, we're just getting a little more lenient. And with continued commitment, you have the option of having a serving of dairy every day. And so again, we're just increasing the variety of foods as we continue to go here. And you can be on any one of these programs. For me, I'm on Rapid Results during the week and continued commitment on the weekend for some leniency, right? This is how I maintain my TLS lifestyle. All across the globe, our favorite way to start our TLS journey or re-engage in it every about 3 to 4 months is through our Jumpstart Kit. This is an incredible comprehensive program, including a kit of products. So you get a tracking sheet, you get a guidebook, you get an exercise booklet, you get a recipe booklet. It's all there, including some top products to make sure that you're having the success that you need in 30 short days. 30 short days. Day 1 to 7 is our detox cleanse, just like we talked about, but it's within the Jumpstart. And so there's detox recipes in this booklet. You can also use the other one, but you're really creating that success in that first 7 days of seeing a significant amount of weight and other stuff leaving the body. As week 2 approaches to week 4, we're really increasing our variety of foods. We're increasing exercise, and we're in that fat burning phase where we're repairing and reshaping the body. That's why we have an exercise guide. So it's got 30 days, like this is what you do. And it's all lined out. So all you have to do is check the boxes and succeed. Follow the instructions, right? And we have had a lot of success in TLS over the last 2 decades, all over the world. In the US, here is Scott, and in 12 short weeks, he lost 52 pounds and 28 inches. And Yua, who lost 18 pounds and 31 inches. Take a look at this. 31 inches, you guys. This is a big deal. Inches trump pounds. And that is how you know that you're losing the right kind of weight. You're not just losing weight, you're losing fat. And you're going to see that in the inches. Joy here, 34 pounds and 36 inches. And take a look at Carol here. This is a 30-day Jumpstart program. Look at what she accomplished in 30 short days. Look, she found her waist again. How wonderful. 11 pounds and 8 centimeters. And Miranda lost 12 pounds and 8 centimeters in our 30-day challenge. And we also have Teddy here, who lost almost 10 pounds and 7 centimeters. It's really, though, about you. And so we encourage you to take our free TLS weight loss profile quiz. It takes about 3 to 5 minutes. And you're going to answer some questions based on your lifestyle, your goals, your behavior, some of the things you're struggling with. And at the end of the profile, you'll get a results page. It's going to suggest some products to you. It's going to suggest which one of our meal plans is best for you based on your answers. And so that's where you can pick out which products and download the right plan for you with its recipe booklet, etc. You get all of your tools so that you are on the program that is going to get you the best results possible. So definitely take advantage. Be sure to get with the person who invited you here. And make sure that you get on their TLS website, because they have a very specific address. Don't just hop on. We want to make sure you get onto the right website to be supported by the person who invited you here to watch this. I want to say thank you for spending some time and learning about TLS. We definitely want to see everyone succeed, and we're excited to set you up for success with TLS. Can't wait to hear about it. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.